Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to thank Pitch Breakfast for giving all of us this platform to pitch our innovation and ideas to you guys. My name is Leonard Love. I'm the co-founder and chief of strategy of GYMONKEE, and today I'm going to tell you how we're going to disrupt and change the fitness industry. Next. Currently, there are four very pervasive problems in the fitness industry, and as the consumers are concerned, studio drop-in costs are extremely high, and there are a ton of fitness options out there that a lot of people are just completely unaware of. And as for gyms and studios, almost half of their class inventory goes unsold daily. And those that use third-party apps find it almost impossible to convert those users into members. Next. All of those issues led us to develop and create GymMonkey. And GymMonkey allows users to swing from gym to gym by purchasing GymMonkey coins and doing so at a discount versus having to pay full drop-in price. And by doing so, we provide incremental revenue and allow gyms to maximize their revenue by filling those unsold class spots. In addition to that, we provided gyms with an in-app advertising opportunity, which is unique and a very big differentiator for us as we continue to grow and scale this platform. Next. So currently, users have two ways that they can purchase coins from us to receive discounts at our partners. So we have a pay-as-you-go option, and then we also have a monthly subscription option for users that allows them to frequent gyms more often, and then also allow them to tailor fitness to their needs, to be able to stay fit on the go, switch up their routine, and then still also be able to use pay-as-you-go when their coins are depleted. And then they also have the ability to roll their coins over. Next. We skipped the slide. Go back. All right. So in our app, our largest differentiator and what makes us extremely unique is the local deals marketplace that we've created. It's user-facing, but it's a partner subscription model, and they're able to purchase a monthly subscription or an annual subscription. So in addition to the booking platform, the discount booking platform we have for our users, we wanted to provide our partners the opportunity to convert users that did not have a home gym. And by doing so, we created this model, which allows them to offer introductory class package and membership offers to our users. Next. Currently in the marketplace, there are two companies that we're targeting to take share from, and those companies are ClassPass and Groupon. ClassPass is a dedicated discount booking platform that is very user-centric. And as we know, Groupon is a deals marketplace that isn't specific to any one particular industry at all. Next. And here's where we win. In addition to our discount booking platform, we added the local deals marketplace, which is beneficial to both users and studios, allowing us to bridge the gap from users to studios as they find their fit by receiving discounts on class packages and introductory membership offers, and then also allowing gyms to grow their membership sales. Another unique and industry first in this arena is coin sharing. We allow our users to share coins with their friends, with their coworkers, as they venture off and explore new fitness options. And then lastly is payout transparency. Our payout is very consistent with all of our partners, and it's very transparent, and they know what they're paying, what they're receiving, regardless of class capacity. Next. COVID-19 has had a major impact on the fitness industry. Many studios and businesses did not have a virtual presence and struggled to find one. We pivoted right along with them as they offered virtual classes. We allowed our users to be able to continue to support them and purchase and receive discount access to classes via GymMonkey and still be able to work out during the mandated shutdowns that took place. Next. Currently, we're seeking $150K in revenue-based financing or a term loan to grow our business locally and continue to grow our brand. Next. Again, my name is Leonard Love, and also on the call today, we have my co-founder, Jerome Touchstone. We're both non-developing founders that truly believe that this business can scale globally. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Leonard. We got a little representation there of the virtual applause. So now we're going to switch over to the panelists. There we go, Mark and Daniel, and feel free to keep your videos on. Yes, great, awesome. Mark, Daniel, what do you think of the presentation?
Want me to start, Juan?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, Leonard, really well structured. I mean, it's the actual, like, the visuals here, the slides are tight, and I like how you kind of jumped into it and just got right to it. Problem statement, call it, the supply and demand side, very tight. The areas I'd want to see more or get a little bit, refine the idea is a little bit more on the market. Like I'm not I work out, but I'm kind of like a lone wolf workout guy. Like I don't do classes, I don't go to gyms, I kind of do my own thing. I have a home gym, I do stuff here. So you might be a little bit short on just some of the context here. It took me like a little longer to get really focused on this target, and not just the consumer side of the target market, but the gym owner. So that would just help put some more context on it for me. Also, kind of sizing, meaning like how do you define your target market? And when I say target, I mean the first 15, 20, 200 businesses or gyms you're going to go sign up on the platform. The only other area that I'd like to hear more about is actually the product itself. I mean, you hit the use of funds slide, which was helpful. It's hard for me to know, is this a prototype or a concept, or do we have a beta product out in the market? I think it needs a little bit more substance to tighten up this kind of, 5-minute, early stage funding ask pitch. So if you were to do this in another virtual pitch event, or if we ever get back together in larger groups, a trade show or a fundraising kind of VC pitch type of format, I think you just have to put a little bit more substance or meat on the bone around where the product's at, how much you've put into it, and how ready it is to kind of address the problem. And then one more point on the I say this a lot at these things, or on as a panelist, the use of funds is awesome. That detail is great. One step further from here's how we're going to spend the money is here's what we're looking to learn, right? So a couple of the hooks that you think will really solidify a ramp of users, both on the consumer side and on the business side. So that's what I'm always looking for in an early stage kind of seed or Series A pitch is, what is the entrepreneur and what is the team not only going to do with the money, but what are they going to learn with the money, right? Because the goal here is to kind of get you from point A to point B. So talk to me about that journey, point A to point B, and what you're focused on. Talk to me about, I mean, the go-to-market. I mean, imagining you're going to focus on the Charlotte market to start. Just talk to me more about how you guys are taking this early stage product into the real world, into the wild.
Yeah, so our product is we currently have a beta product in the market now. So we have over 40 gyms and studios. So we're actually partnered with the largest software management company, and we're in their partner network. And I could send you a link as well. And we did that. That was the first thing that we did. It was called MindBody. So we have access to. They have over 15,000 fitness studios across the globe. Currently, we have just over 40 studios on our platform, with over half of them being in Charlotte. So we are in the market. We have subscribers. Obviously, due to COVID-19, we lost a few of those, being a very young company. But as gyms didn't have an in-person atmosphere or workout, they were mandated to shut down. The digital and streaming aspect of fitness is just so sporadic and all over the place that there's so much free content out there that even gyms were struggling to maximize revenue. So we pivoted once they had virtual classes. Instead of being able to book in-person classes, our users and people were allowed to book the virtual classes as gyms listed that. But we're in the marketplace. We have a beta product. So the funds that we're seeking really is to help us continue to grow in the local market and to continue to improve upon the technology that we've already built and we've been working on for some time now.
Awesome. Thanks, Leonard. Daniel, looks like we got you back.
Yeah, I apologize. We're going to blame Comcast on that. I lost my spectrum. I lost my network connection. So, Leonard, just to go back, again, like the presentation, couple things hit me. One, kind of getting focused on where you're playing exactly. One of the Priceline. Are you familiar with the Priceline model?
Excuse me, say that again.
Are you familiar with Priceline?
Priceline?
Yeah. They basically travel, right? So they started out selling off unused capacity for airlines. So your model is basically Priceline for gyms. That phrase actually might be helpful if you're doing an investor pitch. So that's one point. Second point, marketplace models, right? One of the things I'm actually a reforming economist, and one of the issues with marketplace models, right, is you've got to get both. You've got to both get gym owners and people that want to work out in the gyms, right? So one of the things I think it's important that you address is, what do those acquisition costs look like? How do you acquire those both sides, and then and what does it cost, right? And that really gets back to, you talked a little bit about payout transparency and pricing, but it would be very interesting to get a little bit more detail to compare what you're charging the gyms, what you're charging the individuals, and how does that compare to your acquisition costs. So that's second point. Third point is, and I think Mark alluded to this, was the market opportunity. How big is this market, right? Where are you going to go, and how much of that size market are you going to get? And then the last point, and again, Mark alluded to this, and the slide you have up is just the appropriate one, and that is, it would have really been helpful to have a little more of your background and Jerome's background, because one of my favorite things to say, just like in real estate, it's all location, location, location. With startups, it's all team, team, team. So a little bit more about the team.
Okay, thank you.
And one last question. So the coins. The coins thing you threw in there, and without more explanation than you gave, all the coins thing did was confuse me.
Gotcha. So the coins are like credits. So instead of allowing our users to know exactly what we pay our gyms, because we don't pay them full price for our users that use our service to come to those classes, we convert that cost into coins or credits, and which also allows us to allow our users to share coins and credits to give friends access to clubs, as opposed to being a PayPal where they're sharing dollars or things like that. So we allow our users to share access by passing coins along, but then we also they use the coins to purchase access to gyms and receive reservations for classes.
Yeah, that's an important point that I also missed. I think you might be able to put a visual together that almost like represents the flow of supply and demand of capital. Like to your Dan's point, you're a marketplace, and so maybe like showing how this works. Like, consumer, gym, you guys in the middle, what's coming in, what's going out, how is value exchange, value created, something like that.
Yeah, and Jerome, not to pile on here, but again, from an investor perspective, again, they're interested in your team, and then they're interested in how does the company make money. So that whole flow of what all those finances look like, and then what your net margin would be extremely helpful, because investors really aren't the brightest people on the planet. Mark's the exception, they're just going to do simple math, right? And again, this gets the size of your market. Okay, if you add 100,000 people onto your platform, what are you going to make?
Right.
Awesome. So we got time maybe for one more question. If there's any question from the audience, feel free to send it in the chat. Otherwise, if you've got any thoughts, feedback, questions, just wait until the breakout rooms, and you'll have a chance to chat with the GYMONKEE team then.